So tired. Ow! I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Everything is running into each other. So first and foremost, hear me out. Please listen to what I'm saying. First and foremost, I apologize. As I told everybody that mine and Michael's big news was on last week's episode of Tell Me What to Do. But the problem was I was thinking it was the one I recorded. So I apologize. Michael and I's very big news is on this week's episode of Tell Me What to Do. Please don't post it here. Let people go listen to hear it. Michael and I have very big, exciting news. And when you listen to this week's episode of Tell Me What to Do, you will hear the big news, and I'm very excited. Please don't post it. I want people to hear it. This week's episode of the Tell Me What to Do podcast is on empty nesters and empty nest syndrome and what it does to families, what it does to marriages, and how to prepare for empty nest syndrome, and so many good conversations. People don't realize, even when your kids are young, what steps you need to be planning for, because people are falling apart when their children leave. And it is, if you need to listen to this week's episode. Also because I want you to hear our good news, but also because you need to listen to this week's episode. Anyway, thank you so much, Renee. Thank you. I know. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for not writing what it is. I want people to go hear it. It's on this week's episode, Brenda. Sorry, guys. You know what? I got confused because I recorded the episode last week. So I was thinking, thank you, Dee. I was thinking it was last week. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so fucking tired. If you want to listen to the podcast, go to, if you have an iPhone, just go to your podcast app and search Tell Me What to Do with Jamie Premack Sullivan. If you have a Spotify or iHeart or Google Play or Stitcher, you can listen to the podcast anywhere that you can find podcast. So thank you so much. I never caught who punched you earlier in the episode. Oh, it's there. Anyway, so I thank you very much for I love you, Brenda. Gaslighting is the one I'm recording today. I'm recording gaslighting today. And boy, do we need it. Anyway, what is the name of this toner? It's called Erno Laszlo. Erno Laszlo, I think. Anyway, so I have a very, very busy day, and I wanted to look really pretty, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, and then on this week's episode, you get to hear my beautiful story about my guidance counselor. Isn't that so lovely? I don't know why I wake up every morning like stuffy here in my head. Anyway, every morning I'm like, COVID, is that you? It's not. It's not COVID. My mother is the worst gaslighter ever. Who wrote that? Me? You? Who wrote that? Anyway. Oh no, it wasn't me punching someone else. No. I got Jesus now. I'm not punching people. I mean, I used to think even if they punched me, I would definitely punch them back. But now I realize, like, I didn't want to. I mean, I wanted to, but I didn't want to, if that makes sense. Anyway, I just want to say really quick that yesterday was Bi Visibility Day. So for those of you who are bisexual, I see you, I love you, I am you, and what a beautiful day we had yesterday, but I missed it. And a lot of times when you're bisexual and you marry a man, you're invisible anyway. But for those of you who are bisexual, I just want you to know that I see you and love you, and I'm so grateful for you. And I mean, I'm grateful for everybody, but just yesterday, I'm especially grateful for you. Anyway, my friend who is a teacher in New Jersey just tested positive for COVID. So she's sick. She's not very sick, but she's sick. Sucks. Anyway, all right. So I want to talk to you about healthy venting versus emotional dumping, because some of you need to hear this. And guess what? Mash said, I'm bi, but I'm a lot more gay. Me too, Mash. Michael and I were just talking about that in the car, actually. Every morning now, Michael and I have a new routine where he drops the kids off at school, and then he comes back and picks me up, and we take the dog to doggy daycare, and then we get coffee, and then we come home, and sometimes we have sex, and sometimes I sound like I have snot in my head, and he goes, no, I'm good. Anyway, I was telling him in the car that yesterday was Bi Visibility Day, and he goes, I see you every day, babe. I was like, oh, thank you, you little cutie. You little cutie. I can't wait for the Michael and Jamie podcast. Okay? Because when Michael comes on my podcast, we are going to have so much freaking fun. And you guys are going to get to ask all your questions. And Michael is going to be a good sport. Maybe he'll actually talk. Hold on. Let me get my very expensive, fancy applicator. Got it. Are you guys impressed that I'm on day 4 of doing my makeup and washing my face? Okay, so anyway, healthy venting versus emotional dumping. We need to talk about this. You didn't realize I was bisexual? I feel like that's all I talk about. Oh my word. Can we talk about how sexy Michael's voice is? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely you can. You can talk to him. You can call in. You can Zoom with him. I don't give a shit what you do. You can have sex with him. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So I have a friend who's going through a really hard time. Okay. And I want you to know that I am a Libra. By the way, hey Libra season. Hey Libras. Where my Libras at? Hey. Okay? I want you to know, okay, that I am a great friend. I really am. I want the best for my friends. So much so that I will continue to be the dumping ground for my friends venting to a fault, to a point where I am now suffering emotionally from what they are suffering emotionally from. And what happens is I then don't have peace. My stomach hurts. I don't feel good. When they call me, I get anxious because I know that we're going on a journey. We're going down a hole. We're mad. We're crying. You know, I see their name on the phone. I go, okay, this is it. If I answer this, we are in it. We are crying. We are breaking up. We are getting back together. We are this. We are that. And I have really struggled with this. So I finally had to say to her, listen, I love you so much. Your relationship is killing me. It's killing me. Besides the fact that I love you and I hate to see you in pain and I hate to see you cry, I am somehow emotionally tethered to this situation. And when I see your name on my phone, I'm getting to the point where I don't want to answer it because it's affecting me that bad. So we agreed that she would not talk about her relationship anymore. And for a couple of weeks, it was the happiest we had been as friends for a very long time. And now it's starting again. And she says things like, can I break code just really quick? Can I just, and of course I let her break the boundaries because I feel bad. But I've got to go back to protecting my peace. And let me give you some signs that you need to be weary of. Whether someone is healthy venting or emotionally dumping on you. Okay? So listen to me. Okay. All right, my head is like stuffy right here. Oh my God. If somebody does not check with you first about if you're busy or if you can talk or if it's a good time or if you're in a good place mentally, can they speak to you about something? If they call you any time of day or night, and they just launch into what happened. Now, occasionally we all do that. But if this is repeated behavior, it is not healthy. They are not looking out for you in any capacity. It is about their need to emotionally dump. If they are not solution oriented, if they do not make any changes in their life, if you are listening to the same shit you were listening to 6, 9, 12 months ago, it is not healthy venting. It is emotional dumping. If they are not solution oriented for what they are going through, they are not really trying to fix anything. They just want to dump on you. Okay? If they make excuses for their behavior or the other person's behavior that they are in a cycle with, it is not healthy venting. It is emotional dumping. You cannot win with somebody who calls you to vent and dump shit on you and then makes excuses for the person they're having issues with. Have you ever said to someone, well, listen, you don't sound happy. What you need to do is tell him, well, in his defense, bitch, get the fuck off my phone. In his defense, you just dumped on me for 30 minutes. You cried. You're so fucking unhappy. And you have the nerve to say in his defense, if you don't get the fuck off my phone, this is a phone, get the fuck off my phone. Give me my life back. Give me my 30 minutes back. No, absolutely not. Every single topic we talk about on Coffee Talk is hard for someone. There's exceptions and there are rules. Period. Every Coffee Talk, someone says, well, it's not as simple as, it's that fucking simple. I don't care. It's that simple. You can love your friend and set boundaries. Hey, I've been listening to you cry and dump on me for 6 months about this situation. And I love you and you love me and I can't manage this anymore. You are not solution oriented. You are not actually trying to make a change. And this is emotionally draining me. So I have to tap out. I'm out. Find a different friend. I love you. I love you. And that won't change. But you gotta find somebody else that you can emotionally dump on, because you're not trying to change anything. You're not trying to fix anything. You don't care about where I am and what I'm dealing with, because you're so caught up in this shit. And I hate it for you. I really do. And I'm praying for you. But this is killing me. Like, it's bad enough this fucked up situation is killing you. Now it gotta kill me too? Get the fuck out of here. That's like somebody falling into the water with a life jacket and the other person drowning trying to pull you under. Like, nah, no, sorry, hate it for you. You wanna calm down? You wanna hold on? You wanna help me tread water? I got you. But you wanna frail your arms and try to bring me under? No, I don't care. Nancy, mine is a friend of 30 years. I don't give a fuck how long you've been friends with somebody. So what? You've been friends with someone so long they get to fucking drain you? No, get out of here. No. If your best friend in the world got turned into a vampire and she was like, the only way I could survive is if you let me drain you, you're gonna let this chick fucking drain you? No, you're gonna be like, no, I need my blood. Like, I gotta live. Hate it for you. Go find an animal or whatever. Like, stop acting like it's your responsibility to be, it's different to be there for a friend once in a while, every, whatever, or if she is actively working to get out of a situation, if she is trying to make changes. But bitch, how many fucking times are you gonna tell me you're done, but we're not done? We're still in. I can't do it anymore. I love you. I hate this. I'm good. I'm tapped out. It is like the WWF in this bitch. I'm tapped the fuck out. Somebody else has to come take over. Please. No. And y'all are like, oh, I feel bad because I'm a friend. No. If your best friend, your sister, your mother, or whatever got turned into a vampire and the only way they could live was to drain you and suck your blood and leave you depleted, but you didn't die. They just kept depleting you. And then you got to work to rebuild, and you got to make new blood cells, and you got to heal yourself, and you got to get right. And then just when you get right, they come back. No. Sorry. And by the way, I love my friends. I want the best for my friends. But y'all, I gotta look out for me too. It's too much. Your language drains me. Okay, sweetheart, I'm gonna block you and make it easy for you, baby. There you go. Look at that, blocked. Now you won't drain. So anyway, I'm only saying this to you because I love you. I'm not trying to be a dick. What if it's your husband? What'd she say? What if it's your husband venting his anxieties to you every single night? Again, is he solution oriented? Is he seeing a therapist? Is he trying to get past his anxiety? I mean, if he's not doing anything but draining you, then no, you got to set boundaries, sis. Pretend you're asleep. Sorry, I can't hear you. So you just have to discern. I can't discern for you. You just have to discern whether the person in your life is healthy venting or emotionally dumping. Again, I have no patience for people who are not solution oriented. They just continuously complain about the same shit. Every day they got a new plan for the same problem. They don't follow through with anything. You've been listening to the same promises, the same plans, the same shit for so many years that every time they call you, they're like, girl, I'm getting out of this relationship. You're like, girl, I'm losing weight now. Girl, I'm quitting this now. Girl, I'm doing this now. And you're like, And how many times can you be the cheerleader and to the point where you're just like, sis, let me know when it's done. When it's really over, call me. When this relationship is over, I got you. But I can't listen to this anymore. You're in an abusive relationship, or you're in an unhealthy relationship, or you're so unhappy, and it's been going on forever. And I have been like, I can't do it now. I can't do it anymore. And I'm just letting y'all know what you do is you start recommending solutions, and you'll see they don't really want a solution. When you say, you're so unhappy at this job, you've been talking about how unhappy you are forever. You even help them try to find a new job. You do everything, but they just stay in that fucking thing. Offer them a solution. Hey, listen, you know what? This has been going on a long time. Clearly, my advice isn't helping, because I've been trying to help you for years now. So my advice is not helping. So you need to, why don't you go see a career counselor and watch them be like, because they don't really want to fucking change. They just want to suck your blood. They don't want to change. Listen, this relationship clearly isn't working for you. And I can't bring anything new to the table. Like, I've tried to love you through it. I've tried to give you advice. I've tried to help you. You're not ready to get out now. So us talking about it 6 days a week is not going to do anything but upset me. Right? Because put it on you. Like, I'm not good at this. I can't really friend you through this anymore. I'm just not good at this. When they don't want a solution, that is a sign that you have become an emotional dumping ground for them. When they have a solution to every problem, no, I'm good. I'm tired. Period. And honestly, this is a wake-up call to all of us. It really is. Look at your life. If there's a situation you've been complaining about for more than 6 months, make a fucking change already. We're done hearing about it. Me included, Jamie. If there's shit, I was like, I never have time for myself. I never put makeup on. And the mornings are always rushed. I'm racing to do coffee talk. I'm racing to do this. Blah, blah. Now I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Here's how the mornings are going to go so they work for me. I'm not dictated by 3 small people under the age of 13. Get the hell out of here. No, I'm going to do mornings the way I want to do mornings, so I am good. I can't keep complaining to Michael that mornings are too stressful, but I don't do anything to change it. Now I changed it, and now I'm happy. If there's anything in your life you're still complaining about after 6 months, that's on you, friend. That's on you. And guess what? Your friends are sick and tired of hearing about it. And they're just placating you, but they don't want your calls about it anymore. I promise you. Get a fucking solution. Change your life. I said what I said. And I said it to myself too, by the way, not just y'all. And some people are just addicted to the applause, by the way. Some people complain about something and then they make a small change so their friends will be like, look at you, you're doing it. And then they go right back to that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done clapping. I look like fucking Paula Abdul from the first season of American Idol. Stop. All right, I said what I said. I don't have to beat it into y'all. You got that. You know what it is. I love y'all. Well, thank you for saying I look beautiful because I really don't feel it. And today's such a busy day. And I just really want to look nice. I'm trying to discern if eyeliner looks better halfway or all the way. I think halfway looks nice. I'm so 80s, y'all. When I tell you I am so 80s, I am so 80s. Okay. Just making sure I don't have any chin hairs, because you know that one chin hair that you can't see, and that bitch will grow like this fucking long before you see it. Lord, let me not. And you know what? My husband won't even tell me. He says he doesn't see it, but I'm like, oh, okay. You didn't see the chin hair? All right, I love you guys so much. I hope that this talk has inspired you to make some changes in your life, because we could all use a few changes, okay? My day, what does a typical day for me look like? Oof. So it is Zoom after Zoom after Zoom, and today is Thursday, so it is podcast day. So not only am I have back-to-back Zooms for work, but I have to take an hour and a half to 2 hours to record podcasts. So it's a lot. It is a lot. But that's okay. It is what it is. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You really do say the nicest things. Anyway, it's podcast day. Don't forget to please go listen to the new episode of Tell Me What to Do. First day listens are always the most important. If you would make 30 minutes of your day today to listen to the episode, to share it on your Facebook pages or on Twitter or wherever. If you screenshot it and you post it in your Instagram stories, please tag me so I can repost it. Help me spread the word. Please listen to the episode. Thank you so much. And I love you so much today. Have a great, great day.